I know.
Oh boy, Lisa.
Here we go. Let's get through today first. Today we're starting off with 40s, 50s, mid to upper 60s expected by noon. So it's going to be a pretty dry, warm day for us. It's also windy. The winds are going to pick up. I'll show you just how gusty coming up in a minute. Now, tonight, later, it's going to be more like 6, 7 o'clock that we'll start to see more of a change when it comes to the wet weather here for us. Greeley, you're at 74. We've got Fort Collins at 72. So some low to mid 70s along the Front Range. So it's going to be a pretty warm start to our afternoon. 40s and 50s for the mountains today. So things starting to cool down. Yesterday we had Grand Junction in the 70s, and with the storm now rolling through, it's quite a bit cooler. A number of alerts. We have winter weather advisories, those in purple covering the mountains where we could get up to a foot in some spots. We also have winter storm watches. Now, first, before we get to those watches, red flag warnings today. So high fire danger and also some gusty winds down across southeastern Colorado. As we zoom in, that area in blue, that's the winter storm watch. This is going to be, like we talked about yesterday, probably the biggest area of concern just to the west and to the south of Denver, up and through parts of Jefferson and Douglas counties where we get some heavier snow, gusty winds, and that fluorescent green color as you're heading down into the Springs. Yeah, that's a blizzard watch. So we'll talk again more about those winds coming up. Temperatures, again today, too warm. We're going to see anything this afternoon more in the form of rain, and it's going to be late day, early evening that we get a few of those storms developing. Here's what it looks like by 10 o'clock. That's when things are really going to get going, and we should start to see some showers, a few thunderstorms, and then overnight it turns over to snow. Now, we're not expecting a lot of snow up to the north. Up near Fort Collins and Sterling, a lot of what we're going to see there is mainly just rain. But again, from Denver south, this area of some darker blue into early tomorrow morning, including the Palmer Divide, is where the heavier snow could fall. And we're going to take a look at some of those totals coming up. By 11:30, though, tomorrow morning, this is a really fast-moving system. Most all of that out east near Lyman and Burlington. And then take a look at 6 o'clock Friday night. It's gone. This is a fast-moving storm, which is good, but it is going to cause some headaches for a few hours early Friday morning. A number of alerts as far as our severe weather goes. That's going to be off to the east today, more so in through Nebraska and Kansas. Temperatures obviously also dropping, 70s today, about 30 degrees colder tomorrow, and then some mid-upper 50s Saturday. Sunday, we're at about 55 degrees, and then next week, a chance for some showers off and on. But this is obviously, Jason, the biggest storm on our 7-day.
Yep, and that's